Good morning, it's Karen here from Me Pretty Upcycling, and I'm based in Christchurch, New Zealand. The big news of today is I'm now a retailer for Artisan Paints. So they are based in Australia, and the reason I've jumped on board with them is they do the most delicious mineral paints. So when you buy your first purchase, you'll get the information booklet with everything you need to know. I don't have all the colours in yet. I have a lot of them, and anyone that knows me knows that I'm always on the hunt for a really nice neutral. So there are some beautiful colours here, but I'm going to start with the prep. So here we go. Easy Scrub is one of the first products you'll have anything to do with, and if I hold this up, can you see it's sort of like granules, and you mix this with water, spray it on, and then use a cloth to get all the gunk and dirt off. And what it does is it deglosses as well as cleans. A little bit goes a long way. This comes in a 200 grams. So that's the first product. Occasionally you'll get wood that you do need to prime, and also to give your piece the best chance of being beautiful, it's a good idea to prime, especially under mineral and enamel type paints. My favourite primer is this light grey colour. Now this does come in white as well, but if you're like me, this goes under 90% of the colours I use. So I'll use a white primer under white, but I'll use a light grey under every other colour, and that includes yellows and reds, bright colours like those. Putting something like this grey under it really makes the colours shine through. If you use a white undercoat, it's quite hard to go over in some cases. So all these products are made in Australia. They've all got minimal VOC, and they're all water-based, which again, if you know me, you know that that's a very attractive thing with me. So that's the primer. So you do, there's 4 steps I suppose: prep, prime, paint, and then protect. So I'm just going to jump you to the protect, and this is the Artisan Matte Poly, they call it Matte Poly Varnish. It comes in 2 sizes, 200 and 500, extremely hard wearing. Now mineral paint doesn't need to have a protect coat, but you know, if you're doing your painting professionally, you always want to put double protection on those hard wearing areas like the tops of pieces, etc, etc. And I love that this is matte. So that's the primer. This will be coming out at some stage, I think, with other glosses, but I'm a matte or a satin girl. Matte, satin, no sheen, those are my sort of go-tos because I like the more natural look of it. And of course, last but not least, we have the paint range. Now it comes in 3 sizes, so this is the one that I'm most excited about. It's quite a big container, as you can see. It's 600 mils, not 500, 600. So it will go an awfully long way. Then they have 200 mils for your smaller products. And while you're getting to know the Artisan product, you are very welcome to purchase these little sample sizes, which are 50 mils. Just have a play with the paint and see that you like it, I suppose. But take my word, it's gorgeous. So what I will be doing is I'll have these lovely little sizes, the sample size, available in 3 colours. One is the jet, the black, which of course everybody loves. I'll get to that in a minute. One is a lovely soft green called Eucalypt, and the other one is, I think, natural linen is the third one. Now, as I said, I love my neutrals as an alternative to white, like a pale taupe or a pale grey or an off-white, all those sort of colours. So I'm going to quickly show you in no particular order. Oh look, I found the jet. So jet is the very dark black, which is a kind of a go-to, isn't it? Then we have this colour, which is Ghost Gum. It's a beautiful pale grey with just a tiny little tinge of green. But I'm a real fan of greys. I think they go good with a lot of colours. And if you do a darker colour on the outside, quite often it's nice to combine it with a lighter colour on the inside. So as far as greens go, they have this beautiful colour called Cotswold green, which is a, what would you call it? It's kind of a mossy green, isn't it? It's a beautiful colour, and that goes beautiful with natural wood as well. Right. in no particular order, two of my lovely neutrals. One is called Moleskin. It's a beautiful light sort of brownish, and then we've got a colour called Stringy Bark. Again, these are beautiful natural colours, aren't they? You can see that they'd be very, very popular. Again, I'm just dragging these out in no particular order. Dolphin, so I seem to have picked up a couple of greys. Dolphin and Pewter. So I'll just turn those around. So a dark and a sort of mid-grey. Canvas. Canvas is a colour that I can see I'm going to be using a lot. And Gumleaf. So if you love those lovely neutral pale greens, it looks so gorgeous with the natural wood, then those are two colours that you might like to invest in. Oh, there's a lucky dip in here, isn't it? This fleece is what I would call a sort of off-whitey colour. This Hampton Blue, oh, I can see this one being a top seller as well. It's just a gorgeous colour. Now there is a dark blue in here somewhere. Oh, here it is. This one's called Regatta. Now, blues can be chameleon colours, so they can look dark and they can look light. And there's the really beautiful white, it's called Cotton. Now, Regatta, sometimes I really like to darken my colours. And this one, Regatta, if you mix it with the black, it makes the most beautiful shade. If you want to have a darker colour, and there you've got the white. And what are the last two? Natural Linen and Eucalypt. Both of these colours I'm itching to get into. There's so many beautiful colours I'm just itching to do projects with. So there's a close-up of those. The other thing I've got, oh sorry, the one colour I didn't get a little sample is this one called Black Pearl. So it's a sort of a charcoaly colour. And I'll be doing a project with that soon, so you'll be able to see it. The other thing I've got is metallics. Alison does some beautiful metallics, and the two that caught my eye, which is this one, which is called Antique Bronze, and it's just a fabulous colour. You can see the pigmentation there. Now I'm going to get these in the 50mm size to start off with, although they do come in the 200s. But what I found with metallics is a little bit goes a very, very long way. So I forget the cost of these, but it's all on my website. The other colour I've got in, again, it's one you don't get so often, and it's rose gold. Now, as you can see, this one looks, it needs a very good mix, but just look at the pigments in those. It's really beautiful. So over the coming weeks, I'll be showing you how I use these products, but they are on the website now. As you can see, I've got quite a lot of products in already, but there are even more in the Artisan range that I will be getting in. There's extra prep products, and there's a misting bottle and sponges and all sorts of things like that. So it's a lovely range of products, which is why I've invested in it. So welcome to New Zealand, Artisan Paints. I'm thrilled to be associated with them, and I hope you take the chance to try them out. Now, I will be doing sample sticks painted. That's why I've got all these little ones here, so I can paint up the sample sticks. So if you want to get a sample of an actual colour before you buy, just let me know and I'll put it in the post, snail mail to you. If you want to buy a little paint sample pot, just remember it comes in the three colours, the Jet, the Eucalypt and the Natural Linen. So just choose one of those. You can buy those online. So that's Karen from Make Me Pretty Upcycling in Christchurch, New Zealand, with my big news of the day. And as always, happy upcycling.